The Iron Giant, or Emmet, is a One Piece character that is shrouded in mystery and intrigue ever since he was first introduced in the scrap heap of Egghead Island. There have been speculations and theories surrounding the character ever since. While the robot and its design itself gives enough of a solid cause for fan speculation, another thing that makes this robot stand out are its actions, more specifically the actions that he performed 200 years prior to the current storyline in the Holy Land of Mary Joie. The question why the robot decided to attack is an important one, and in this video I'll provide my own theory regarding the incident. The first theory is that the robot awakened because of the giant straw hat that was present at Mary Joie. The hat present at Mary Joie is heavily theorized to be the straw hat of Joy Boy, and that it was frozen in a manner that eerily reminds me of the freezing of Oars the Continent Puller. Frozen in such a manner, Oars couldn't do anything and passed away only to be resurrected at Thriller Bark. Even though he did not have Haki, Oars couldn't do anything to get himself out of the frost. What I theorize is that the hat possesses the Haki or the will of Joy Boy, and that some malfunction caused the freezer to stop, thus releasing Joy Boy's Haki, which prompted the will to unfreeze. When the will started to seep out of Mary Joie, it alerted the Iron Giant, who woke up and started attacking, trying to take back his comrade's hat. This caused the utter confusion that led to the attack on Mary Joie. Ultimately, the violence was cut short as the authorities stepped in and fixed the freezer, freezing the Haki in the process. Without Joy Boy's will to power it, the giant just went and deactivated, waiting for the day Joy Boy shows up again. Now the next thing that I want to discuss here is the malfunction itself. It couldn't have been caused by a power failure. In my eyes, it was a malfunction caused by someone who didn't want that year's reverie to be successful, or did not agree to the points that were discussed in the reverie. Because 200 years ago, the same time of the attack, Ryugu Kingdom or Fishman Island was formally added to the list of world government affiliated countries. My guess is that someone did not like that idea and had a bone to pick with the rulers of the world, who wanted to go ahead and accept Fishman as part of the world government. In a heavily fortified and hard to reach area like Mary Joie, the only people that come to mind who might oppose this decision would be the descendants of the 19 families themselves. It could have been the Figurelands or the man-mayors of Mary Joie. While that might sound like a weird theory, but these people would have a lot to lose from Fishman Island's inclusion into the world government, because well, mermaids and mermen fetch a high place on the black market. Fearing that their business might plummet, members of these families, and I highly suspect the Figurelands here, decided to do such a thing. Another reason to suspect the Figurelands is because their descendants in the present day aren't spacesuit wearing freaks. They are warriors and competent ones at that. Moreover, they revel in their disdain for other people and wouldn't shy away from hurting their own land or their own comrades just to maintain that status quo, as was evident when Figureland openly decided to make a mockery of the heroics of Don Quixote Mjosgard in the current reverie. Considering how hateful this year's reverie was to the fishmen, one can easily assume that their first ever induction would have been a cause for even more concern for the nobles. Bear in mind that 200 years ago, the fishmen who were caught had no hope of escaping Mary Joie, and there was no Fisher Tiger or Jinbei present. There were no heroics or glory to be had in saving fishmen, and the only ones who would be angry in having to listen to the point of view of fishmen was none other than the nobles. So that's my theory. Hope you liked it.